So locally, who's inspired me is Yvonne Mokoro. She was a former judge. She came from very humble beginnings in Kimberley. Her work mainly focuses on gendered socioeconomic rights violations, and she really is pushing for some changes and some serious calls to action on those changes. So she's very inspiring. My second globally would definitely be Melinda Gates. Coming from a background of being a teacher, she was a career woman and now a philanthropist. I find her incredibly inspiring as she continues to encourage women in tech, along with her multitudes of charities across Africa and the globe. And she really focuses on the disadvantaged around the world in health and education.
I am inspired by a lady by the name of Cynthia Ehesi. She is a gender equality enthusiast, and she's also a woman empowerment enthusiast. But what I love most about her work is the fact that she doesn't only focus on the girl, but she also focuses on the boy child. And I think that's very important for our community right now because, in the long run, the boy child will be, the man who has to take care of the woman, the man who needs to understand the woman's place in society as well. So I think that it's so crucial that our boy children, really understand what it means to be a woman in our community and in our society right now.
Hi, I'm inspired by so many women, both locally and globally. I'm fortunate to have an immediate community of many women, quite a diverse bunch of people that I draw from. These range from friends and from colleagues. I feel very privileged to work in a company that's 80% women. And so I have definitely drawn a lot of inspiration and strength from those immediate women that I'm surrounded by. I also love Sheryl Sandberg. I read her book, Lean In. She's the COO of Facebook, and I found it fascinating to just read a bit of her story and found myself being very inspired by a lot of her journey. I'm also part of a community called Women Who Work, and they have quarterly podcasts that are very educational and informative, and I draw a lot of strength from that group of women too.
I am inspired by women who have used their voice to impact the society and to champion for what they believed in. For instance, here in Kenya, I'm really inspired by Wangari Maathai. She really used her voice to shout about what she believed in, and she stood by it.
In the local community that I work with, that I live in, I'm inspired mostly by the people closest to me. When I look at my mother, when I look at my aunties, when I look at my elder sister, there's a lot that they have achieved to enable me to achieve what I've achieved. So they set quite a standard, but I do also reach out outside of that circle to certain people within the industry and not just my industry, but within my career space, where the different women who've made a great impact in terms of inspiring myself and other young women in the society. Globally, of course, there are too many to count, but I think if I had to choose, I would definitely look at a lot of women in leadership in businesses. I look up to a lot of them. And also people who've managed to go beyond diversity to become something and stand up for something and defend something within their different communities.
Working mothers worldwide, everywhere. The role of mother, caregiver, and provider is not an easy one.